that's all.
No, they're sideways, they're stick out so you can sign them. There's two that John.
When you get
can
to them,
sign.
I'll get them, I'll do them.
Here. I think they were prepaid.
Prepaid?
And I think it was just underneath it and you didn't see it.
I don't know.
Do you want to open
imagine.
10 minutes earlier so we can open these bids? Can we do that? I didn't realize the date, there was an advertisement to open bids. So I didn't put that on the agenda. I got told, Jason told me today that we're supposed to open them tonight. I was advertised for tonight.
I was asked to advertise to open bids because they were gonna accept them last time, but it wasn't. It's over 20,000, so they have to do sealed bid. So I advertised as quick as I could.
Right, so that's why it wasn't on the agenda, because I didn't, I mean, I have that under, so it's up to you guys. What do you want? Do you want to keep looking at your stuff or do you want to open those bids?
No matter to me.
Let's start.
Yeah.
You start and we'll open.
Okay, so there is no, bring the meeting to order, the end of year meeting. Please stand for the pledge. Help me out, because my brain's not functioning. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, since there is no open, we're gonna open sealed bids for, I don't even know what the advertisement said, so I wasn't here.
For the paper.
Paper, okay. All right, John, crack 'em.
Back up.
Crackle.
That is something Joan says everybody has to do. Whether you're on the retirement or not, you have to do it this year. Because she has no record of anybody's. You too. Everybody has to do it. We have
Oh.
never,
We all just did them.
she doesn't have any in file, and we have never brought it to the board. It's supposed to be passed by resolution. They're all supposed to be approved, and we've
So is this
never.
something we go into and we put this stuff in?
You just make a like take a calendar and write how many days stuff you're doing, town stuff.
Oh,
Just keep track of it. It's for New York State
and then
retirement.
at the end of the year, we give it to somebody?
No, you only do it for 3 months.
Oh,
And then she keeps them, but she says she has to have one for all, she gave me the list, all board members. The judge is already on retirement, so she didn't need one. Ginny, Debbie, board members, and there was somebody else, I thought she told me.
hey, I'm already in the retirement. Do I still have to do this?
It's
Yes,
supposed to be at the beginning of everybody's term, and
Okay,
when you renew a term, or if during your term there's a major change.
okay. Okay, so I just keep track the next 3 months.
next 3 months.
They're gonna be very busy because I'm working.
Oh.
This is here from Stephens
Okay,
Equipment Incorporated in, where are they at? East Syracuse. They got a 87,500.
okay.
The price includes delivery, it's in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Got 3661 hours. This is,
What did you say, 3661?
unit comes with no guaranteed warranty,
As is.
as is.
Isn't that most used?
Look at that, I'll open this one.
What year was that one?
Oh, sorry. 2000, use 2000.
2016?
Yes, 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me boy,
Me boy.
8515.
Yeah.
No, let's say that one.
Oh, this is Kevin's equipment too. This is 2017 Levoy. It has approximately 3,313 hours on it. Located in Pennsylvania too. Price includes delivery. Unit comes with no guarantee or warranty. They want 70,500. Same company,
Okay.
just different year.
The other one was a 2016
16.
for how?
87. That's kind of weird, huh? And the other one had more hours too on it.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Well, I was just wondering what the,
Like the older one's cheaper or more
the
expensive?
hours is less on this one.
yeah,
Oh, it's less?
yeah,
The
Three
year,
hundred less.
I mean, right,
and it's newer.
It's newer and the
There you
hours are
go.
less and it's less money.
Different model?
no,
No,
it's the
same model.
Same
All
model.
right,
That's odd.
all right.
Well,
Maybe they bought it at auction.
this is Alta Equipment Company. I'm not sure. They're out of Syracuse. They have one used 2017
Right
Lee
here,
Boy, same thing. This has got 3,300 hours. Sale price is delivered to the town, 109,000.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
There's a picture over here, so this will be this picture will show you pretty much what we're getting.
What,
pretty much
what,
with the other one.
At least
what we
Right.
want to get? What year was that one, John?
this was a 2017,
17,
and the other one was 2017 for 7.
75.
I have-
Did you say
Crazy.
7,500 or 75,000?
75,000.
So Stevenson put in two bids?
I got 70,500.
That's what I
That's what I
thought.
have, 70,500. Where'd it go?
Where do you go? I thought you did 75, didn't it?
Who's got the 2017 from Stevens?
Is that this one? Yeah. What do you wanna know?
What's the
Oh,
total?
What's the total?
70,500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
There's that now.
Sorry.
I just want to see what one looks like, so maybe I'll know if you can.
Any warranty on Alta?
Didn't say it
No,
was a
none
warranty.
on that one, no. And the first two, no, not at all.
What?
This is from Yakino Enterprises over in Norwich.
Okay, number 4.
Oh, this is, does not say the year. Doesn't say the year, he wants 58,000. Could you call Jason and find out the year? Well, wait a minute, we might
It's
find
right, it's probably right there.
non-social submitting certificate. Certificate.
Nothing's on the back of it?
Oh, what year? Doesn't tell the year or
Doesn't tell the
mileage?
year, no,
What's,
Oh, it's got the hours here.
2,543.
It's got a serial number.
let me just look, because I might have got it in a email.
I probably did do it on my phone, but I left it on the truck. This is the low boy same style. Electric screen, heat, wheel steering control. Whatever that is, so.
Those are drastically different prices for the same model.
That was one year. No, they don't have it, we're gonna have to, we're trying to find it right now, if we can. But now we'll give Jason a ring real quick, and he'll know.
It's not on the thing.
I'll leave this right here.
He's not sleeping, is he?
No, yeah, too bad he is.
Come on. That's just rude.
You were just so, oh, peach.
Probably his kids are playing
Which
the
one,
game on his thing right now. You're saying dead?
which one of those was the one that he was looking at originally?
Yakino.
Yeah.
Hey, what year is the Yakino? They didn't put it on there. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
All right, what year is the Yakino
They were,
low boy paper?
they were.
I believe 2017.
Because he didn't put it on there. And we got the years for the other ones, but he just put a serial number.
Gotcha.
So you believe it's 17?
I do,
Okay. Okay,
the hours, I mean,
Do you know?
a year really doesn't matter with paper, it's the hours that really determine the value of the machine.
It's got
Okay.
a lot of hours.
yeah, it's got the
25.
lowest hours so far. Okay, all right, thanks, Jason.
Yes, ma'am.
You too. Okay. 20, and what was, I didn't write the amount, what was there? 58.
So the lowest hours is the cheapest and the highest hours is the most expensive.
And none of them,
Makes
and none of them come with a warranty.
No, no, not. No,
I don't think we're gonna get a warranty on them.
Not in used equipment, no.
Used equipment, used equipment.
yeah, it's like a,
There's a big
you know,
price
when
difference.
you buy a
though.
truck or car, it's 6 months,
Yeah,
that's it,
that's,
so.
that's really hot.
Okay,
That and a prayer.
bids are open. Now, since we're new at buying used equipment over 20,000, does there have to be a correspondent letter to everybody? Does there have to be something put in the paper who we chose?
Nothing I know.
So Jason doesn't have to send, thank you for your bid, I'm sorry.
I mean,
we're not
yes, yeah.
fixing it.
That's a courtesy that a lot
That
of
occurs
a lot of
in the
people
morning.
do because we want them
Okay.
to bid again if need be.
Okay,
I mean, you can say,
And that way they're not sitting there waiting on that piece of equipment, whether or not.
I do believe we do have to put, we have to let them know who the winning bidder was.
I mean, I have, you know, with people.
Okay.
Hired, but I don't know that they didn't get hired, so.
okay, so do we want to make a motion? Or do I need to make a resolution at the next board meeting to accept this?
Motion.
It could be done by motion, so I need a motion to accept
Everybody with the lowest bid, or you want something else?
You know, with lowest bid and it's
lowest
local.
bid.
I'll make a motion. Do you
John?
want to accept the bid for 58,000 even, or?
Yeah, I think it was 58,000
Yeah, it's
even.
58 even.
Even from Yakima.
Okay,
Quick question before we do all that. Does Yakino's include delivery?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they will. To me.
Because the two from Stevenson were delivered to
Delivery,
Syracuse,
right.
not to us, to
But this is
Syracuse.
near Norwich, so.
Alta was to us.
Well, they're gonna have to, they don't have a
I
trailer to get it here, so. That's our next thing, is find a trailer.
you want me to call him again?
No, I also want to point out that we've got bids for 3 different models of the same. There's an E, a B, and an 8515.
What was the advertisement for?
It wasn't super specific, I just am pointing out that there are different models in this. They're not all just 8515, there's different kinds of
Oh, so
8515.
maybe that's why there's such a high price in some of those ones that were, like
Right,
that one
so-
that's,
109.
older, might be a little bit bigger.
So I think we're still making the right choice with the Yakima one, but so the 8515B is the mid-cycle update, 8515 is the original platform, and 8515E is the current evolution model with major technological upgrades.
Okay.
So that would explain why the Alta one is 109,
Okay,
because
Got
that's
more
like the
computer-
highest tier
Get more
version
computer
of.
chips in it.
Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
right.
a standard,
Yeah.
a deluxe, a super
That makes sense.
deluxe.
Right, but I think that the B is still the better
The
option.
same kind of model, just different. Well,
Yeah, different upgrades.
Yes.
And this is a B, right?
The one
we're
we're
gonna get.
Picking the
Yeah.
Yakima one is a B.
Well, we started out looking at this one anyway.
Yeah.
So then we had to go get more prices, and then we had to go get sealed bids.
Right.
It's still the one we.
Still the one we were originally gonna
Yeah,
go buy
'cause it's the
anyway.
most reasonable.
So,
Okay, second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so
Perfect,
moved.
good.
Okay. Approval of monthly minutes. I don't have any minutes.
I don't either.
They were all in your packets,
Everyone-
November 10th minutes were in everyone's packets. They couldn't approve them because you weren't
they
here
were
and
passed because somebody wasn't here.
Oh, that's right, you're right, yep.
you weren't here and April wasn't here.
What about December 8th?
I don't know what you did
They
with
were
the
the
minutes
ones
in.
that-
I got minutes
Okay.
right
I don't have any minutes.
Oh, they did.
The November 10th are in your last month's packet. That would have been in your mailbox. Both of your
Last month.
mailboxes have the November 10th minutes.
Okay.
And I can go make copies of December 8th. I have them here
Well,
in my
do you
hand.
want to table them to January?
We can do it till our next
Yeah,
meeting.
there you go, that's a little messy.
This is
That'd be fine.
Biggest
That's
one.
a big deal.
Okay. Approval of the vouchers, resolution 49. And Roy, there's no, balances on resolution 49 because there were last minute things coming in today. Okay? That's why they weren't typed in. Like I just got an email from a lawyer and then there was a couple other things. So, sir, you got the abstract, you can give me totals?
Let's see. You said there was last minute stuff in.
They're all in now.
Oh, they're all in there.
They're all in QuickBooks, they're all in.
All right, so according to this, we have the DA as $12,099.55. DB, $3,814.31.
You said, I'm sorry, I'm so slow. 12,099?
12099.55.
Okay, okay,
And then DB,
yep.
3814.31. General. It's really down. 4680.51.
No change? Okay.
Oh, that's also, all these are prepays. TOV, $750.
No change.
No change.
And you general had 51 cents change.
Yeah, 4680.51.
I remember, I heard her say no change.
Yeah, no, I was asking for the TOV.
Oh. You- oh, it's one.
SW is $3,900.14.
Sounds good.
Oh, that was us studying. Is there a Sentinel from lighting? Did you say that one? I missed it.
I didn't see one.
I didn't see what it is.
Oh, there was no Sentinel from lighting? Okay.
General, TOV, SW, prepays.
I guess that's being right.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay. So I need a
1 second.
motion.
Move it,
John. And a second by Sarah. And now it's your turn, Deb.
Parks,
Yes.
Reichenberg,
Yes.
Stockwell,
Yes.
Wellsright,
Yes.
Christian. Yes.
Okay.
Who ordered these?
And me. I did it today. I'm so sorry. Balance sheet and loan fund balance. I want to tell you, your balance sheets right now are all cleaned up. Like, that we've zeroed out the accounts
Right now.
and everything is down to $5. Joe did them all. So I do have a copy of what our profit and loss was before we made all the changes, if anybody wants to see it. This was before we balanced the profit and loss.
I'd like to make a copy for the file.
And
We
we,
didn't, yeah, I didn't get any copies today.
I put them in your mailbox.
Oh, are they in there now?
Yeah,
Oh.
Jane,
Oh, let me grab it.
everything that was gonna be in, we printed for everybody.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm skipping the approval of the financial reports because I want to do some resolutions so we can approve the financial reports. Okay? So I'm skipping 3 and moving to 4, new business. And you're gonna add this. The first one I wanna approve is voucher number 50. And this is, Resolution 50 of 2025 authorizing the town of New Berlin to amend the 2025 budget, whereas the town of New Berlin will amend the revenue line DB 3501.4 chips to increase in the amount of 163,694 and will increase the expense line of DB 5112.4 chips of 1,694 dollars. Now there let it be resolved that the town of Berlin board hereby will increase both lines and chips because we have received and spent more than what was budgeted.
So that'll balance it out.
That will balance some of it out. We still have another
Right.
one that we have a little. So it's introduced by Wendy. I need a second. April.
Roll call.
Yep.
Christian,
Yes.
Wellsright,
Yes.
Stockwell,
Yes.
Reifenberg,
Yes.
Parks.
Yes.
That was in my comatose stupor this weekend. How am I gonna find that money? But it was there already. It just wasn't in the right lines. Okay. Next one that I'm starting new business is Resolution 51 of 2025, authorizing the town of New Berlin to amend the budget, whereas the town of New Berlin will increase the revenue, which is spelt wrong, line SW 4089.1 ARPA for the amount of $6,603.70 from the ARPA money market. We will increase the line SW 8320.4 ARPA expense line to the amount of $6,603.70. We will increase the revenue line SW 2148.8 late fee and re-levy fees from the amount for the amount of $6,498.20 due to more than we had budgeted, and we will increase budget line SW 8320.4 operators PS Operators PS SW 8320.4 water source pump by 1264.53 and by SW 830.30.4 by 2908. These were lines that were over budgeted.
You forgot the operation amount, just,
The operator amount what?
Operator PS 2325.32.
there you go. We
Oh,
got
sorry. Okay. Yeah, I can't read the next one.
Want to make sure.
Okay, now for that letter be resolved, the town of the New Berlin board will hereby increase those lines to balance all the lines in water.
I'll second.
Stockwell,
Yes.
Reifenberg,
Yes,
Wellsright,
Yes.
Christian,
Yes.
Parks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the next one.
well, we're not going to the next one now, we're going to something else, sorry.
Never mind.
I had to do those
Offer
first.
rescinded.
You can do when I get to 52 and 53 though. Okay, so that Joan told me to get done first before we move all the extra money now.
Yeah.
Okay. In December, there was no motion made to accept the bid for the surplus trucks. So I need someone to make a motion to accept that bid.
I'll move it.
John? Second,
I second.
April.
What bid are we accepting for surplus trucks?
Truck,
They-
truck.
The, whatever
The one we were selling,
the one that they sold, John forgot to make a motion and he emailed me to put it on tonight's meeting.
We
They accepted
we
it.
accepted,
We haven't got the check yet, but
I
they,
text everybody approved it.
yeah, but we want it on official. It was the
This is
big
The
green,
Chevy,
It was discussed, we just didn't vote on it.
they forgot to vote on it in the last meeting.
I just didn't have any of the figures. I didn't know any things ended. Do we know what the figures are to put in?
It is 11,000 something, you told me.
Oh, I might have that.
I was thinking I might have it too. Let me figure out what we can.
Again, I might-
11,650 and the 2 army trucks.
11,650 for the two armies.
Is it two or one?
Two.
Do, trucks,
Pick up,
okay,
you pick up and you do
okay,
the.
Okay.
Army truck.
okay.
All right,
And-
then, motion was made by?
Motion
John
made by
and-
John, seconded by April.
Okay.
Okay, and then the other thing that we should have done in,
All in favor?
all in favor, sorry, John.
Aye.
That we probably should have done in April, but it just crossed our mind to do it, is to accept a resignation letter from Jason that he resigned from MEO and took the supervisor's lieutenant job. So he got us one and that's for the file. So I need to motion to accept Jason's
I make
resignation.
a motion.
April, and a second,
1 second.
Sarah. All in favor.
Aye.
And I, you know what? That was a hectic time. We were down 3 guys, like, no one was really, we were just filling positions. Okay, that's done. We're just trying to clean everything up from last year. Motion, second. Okay, next, unfortunately, as you all know, it's sad that we lost our judge this year. God rest her soul. And we have to appoint a new judge.
Interim?
Yes, and we got a resolution from, I don't know if you call it a resolution,
Yeah, so,
from the Sixth Judicial Court. Temporarily, we have to make a motion that we are gonna, appoint Karen Osborne, as our judge effective January 1st of 2026 to continually until December 31st, 2026.
Is that her, end of that term?
That I can't answer you.
No, so with a judge, any judge that comes in gets their own 4-year. So if a judge leaves, the next judge coming in gets their
Oh,
4-year.
okay.
We have to appoint for just this year, but it'll be on the ballot in 26 to fill for January of 27.
And
That person that runs will have a 4-year term.
And we really need to, everybody get out diligently looking for a judge, and she will stay to train them. So if you, I've asked a couple people, I've got no's so far. So I need a motion that we accept Karen Osborne as our new judge.
So,
Roy, second.
1 second.
Sarah, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, on the compensation schedule, Joan had to put them out and she wrote 77 for the mileage. Right now, we're paying 70 and it just got posted today. The actual federal mileage is gonna be 72 cents. So I need to change the compensation schedule at the January organization meeting. So I wanna know, do you wanna increase it by 2 cents or leave it at the 70 cents? And I need a motion if you wanna increase it to 72, or if you wanna leave.
Well, I think we have to keep it.
I don't think we have to because we're a municipality, because we've always been a little under. So, and because we used to be at 56 or something.
We were
58,
50 for a long time. We went up to 56 like 2 years ago.
and then we upped it to 70 because last year was 70. And so it's 72. It was posted today. Jen looked it up. So I don't know what you guys want to leave it at 70.
How often that even comes into play for us?
It's going to come into play with the dog warden, and it will come into play when the assessor starts doing road work. And then if anybody goes to training, that's it.
When did we increase it to 70? It's been 56 on all the purchase orders. We didn't increase it to 70 this year,
It
maybe in
was,
this upcoming. It's been 56. You guys made a motion.
I looked in 2025's compensation, it said 70.
I remember 56 and that's what everybody's gotten on their mileage.
Who's handed mileage in? Like, if you look, I looked, it was in the drawer. It said
Unless that
70.
was a rough draft, I'd have to look in the ones that we filed, but
Or if it's
remember-
56, then we definitely gotta up it.
I know that it was 56 because I know David put in a push to at least get it from 50 and he got you guys to go to 56.
But I swear that, but I am seeing things today, so, I mean, I'll go get it, but I was on the 25 budget and it said 70. Because we might have passed it last year.
Who was the last one that did, Teresa did mileage. She was our last one.
Yes, pressure's going down below.
Is that supposed to cover the real cost of your traveling?
Just, you get the
And short
hourly rate and
people,
then they just give you extra toward your gas.
Cost
70
of
cents.
pieces.
It's on 25's compensation schedule.
What is it?
70 cents on the compensation schedule.
That's pretty good.
So you want to leave it
Just
at,
leave it there.
leave it at 70, okay. Because I got to correct the one I sent to county, because I think we put 77, I don't know. Can't remember. I should have looked. Okay, so no vote on that, we're leaving it. Okay. Do you know how much mileage we've paid out this year, Debbie? Because we probably got a,
You know, Teresa is one of the last ones that put in mileage. And then other than Teresa, I don't think there were, I think there might have been a couple of
because we,
trainings, but the.
what's his name
PDs
hasn't been, he's been using the car, so he doesn't get
Yeah, so
that.
he doesn't get mileage.
Yeah,
They've been using the police car, so we haven't had to worry about that. I think Teresa might have been,
the only one that got.
Mhm.
Okay.
I thought you were supposed to claim mileage to the county meetings.
That doesn't come out of our budget. County does that. I have to report, I have to sign a thing every time I'm there, that I'm there. Okay, all right, response to the town clerk's request to decrease her salary, which we found out from the lawyer, she can do it. What did I do with my paperwork? The lawyer sent us a thing you need to fill out, Deb,
58.
to do it.
2028 was, 2025 was 58 cents. Just in case you guys want to circle back, that's what was filed with county. You might have a rough copy of something that's not our compensation schedule. The one that was passed with our final budget, stapled to our final budget, is 58 cents.
This is the one that was in my file with my budget. So,
I'm just wondering if maybe it was something.
so then if it was
didn't fit.
58, then it needs to be up to
It needs
70.
to be up to.
That's why I wanted to make
Okay.
sure before you guys.
Okay,
Vote for the 70.
Okay. motion by John,
I second.
second by April. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, so Debbie had asked to take money out of her salary to increase the deputy's line, which it is legal. It does not have to be by the permissive referendum vote, and she can absolutely do it. She has to fill out this voluntary pay thing, it goes in her file, we file it, and I gotta make a resolution that we're accepting it, and we make a resolution to amend the budget. That being said, how much do you wanna do? Do you wanna think about it till the next board meeting? Because I really don't need to know till the next board meeting, I don't think. But I am gonna put, you offered 73, I think. Because that's
We'll
what,
bring her back up to the 16 hours that the board was maxed at. If the board would allow the
16 hours.
20, I would offer the 20 hours for her and she would sign a waiver to part-time benefits.
well, I don't, if she's working 20, I don't think I need her to sign a waiver. She deserves the benefits if she works 20. And that's what I have realized. I thought it was going well, but I do think this town needs to have a 40-hour week office, somebody in the office, 32 max, to least amount. I thought it was going really well, but some things have opened my eyes in the last 6 months that I think we need to get 32 office hours here. Somebody here. So that being said, I would like you to offer her, I don't think Jamie wants to work 32 hours. I asked her today. I said, I don't know what Debbie's gonna offer, and it's not my place to say. But if she offers you more, are you, well, she's thinking around 2024. And I think is great. So you'll have to work that out with Jamie, but I was thinking if you take your amount, the 2024 out of your line, we put it in there, then we can hire a second person with Jamie's 72 for 8 hours and have someone come assist Jamie. And then Debbie fills in with the appointments and on the weekends.
See, I'm also evenings taking care of a large brunt. I'm not really sure that you need a second person for the 8. If you do Jamie 2024, plus the work that I'm doing at home in the evenings, weekends, I think we'd be perfectly fine. I don't think you need to, if we put an extra person in, it just causes more confusion.
I feel like we need an extra
I'd like to
person.
try the 2024 and let's see how that works with me doing the work I'm doing remote.
Okay,
And if you still think it doesn't work, then we can,
so what's 20 hours a week times 1750 is 1040, right? To 1,040 hours. Am I correct on that? 'Cause that's
yeah,
half.
2080 is 40 hours.
Can you do the math? Is that 18,020?
1,004,
Because I'm not thinking. I tried to do this quick.
1,040 times, I'm sorry, what?
1,040 times 1750,
Times 1750 is 18,200.
18,200.
Mhm.
So if you're willing to do that, move that into the deputy's line, that'll give you that extra 4 hours with, if we don't hire another person for Jamie's and leave Jamie at 20 and hire an extra person for 8, or we just leave the 70, whatever was budgeted, I can't remember today. And that gives a little leeway for extra.
What benefits is our personnel that we pay for?
It's permanent part-time, it has to be. I gotta go get the personnel.
What are you
They
asking
get
for the,
vacation. See, that's the problem, why I think we need a second one. Because Jamie had to leave to go take her family to the hospital. You can't replace her, but if we had a third deputy, we could call that third deputy in to come in, and we still have the office hours open. And it doesn't happen a lot, but Jamie is gonna be able to take vacation, and we still won't have anybody to open the office. So
so
that's
permanent
what,
part-time is 50% of full-time and no holidays.
yeah, you don't get paid holidays.
So you get 3.
You get them off, you just don't get
I think
paid.
you get 3 sick days or 3.5 sick days, full-time gets 7.
So that's increasing our budget to pay for these things, to make her
No.
part-time.
It's, we're gonna take it out of
And will
Debbie's
that
line.
incorporate all of it? I just don't wanna pay,
This
I don't
will
want
only
taxpayers to
be,
pay any more money. for-
listen, this will only
office.
be for 2026. And then we'll figure it out the following year.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, I just,
Yes.
I
yes.
don't, we're not charging the taxpayer any more
For
money
another
when
thing.
we're already.
That's
paying
why
people.
I figured if she did the 140 hours out of hers, we had whatever we budget for Jamie, we could hire that third person with Jamie's, move that down to a second deputy. And then Jamie have the 20 hours. Then we got 3 people covered. If 2 people can't be here, we got a spare. And that person can just do laserfish that Jamie can't do. I mean,
Here's it, so what I said I was willing, I will go over what you have already budgeted. You have her 8 hours budgeted, so I would offer the 16 per week for the 52 weeks out of the year. And if Jamie's not here, then Jamie is not getting paid that day. So therefore, if there was extra money for the days that she wasn't here and you wanted to have somebody on call to come fill in on a day,
like say I got doctor's appointments, then we could call the second deputy to come fill in. You know, we wouldn't have them working at the same times.
and that money would still be in the budget because Jamie would not have claimed it because she wouldn't be here on that Tuesday. So that money, which I would imagine would be less than the 1750 since,
But I just feel like we gotta have some office hours.
Well, I agree with April for what she's trying to say, and, but nothing against you, Deb, but the people of this community voted you in to be our town clerk.
Yep.
Be here in this office, and now we're going through all this mess. I'll tell you, anybody I talk to has no idea when this office is open. And a lot of them that do come to this office, it's closed.
Monday through
And it's
Thursday,
just-
9 to 1. That's
well,
what it's been for the last year, other
yeah,
than
and they
there's an
don't-
appointment or an illness.
But-
And it's been on the door that
But
that's
Deb,
why.
you were elected to be here.
I was elected
and-
to be the town
And we're
clerk, and
not,
I'm
and
not
that's
gonna,
it. And you shouldn't, we shouldn't have to move things around to accommodate you because you have another job in this county.
my life
That goes
outside
on.
of the town hall is not a part of this meeting, and it doesn't
I'm
have
not
anything
asking,
to
I'm not
do.
saying the person, all I'm saying is
Right,
that
I
that's what,
don't
that's what
want it
affecting
mentioned.
everything that we're making decisions now. It's
and I'm
affected by
giving my
what you-
money to make it
what
happen.
you-
I'm asking that you take my salary to make it happen for the taxpayers. I'm not asking you to pay her above and beyond. You used to pay 32 hours for a deputy and my salary. You guys have reduced it down to 16 for 2026. You reduced it down to 8 hours. I am now willing to give my salary to bring it back up for the sake of the taxpayers. I'm not trying to rake the taxpayers. I'm giving my money for it, their money, to cover those hours so they have office hours. I'm not asking you to
Well, all
pay
I'm
her
saying,
above and beyond.
but
Well,
we're
you gotta
not,
understand, you were here 40 hours.
Correct.
For 12
The
years.
people
You
like
were
that.
here for 40 hours a week, for
That's
12
what I'm-
hours. They counted on you being here.
we've been through all this before, so.
Yeah, so it's
That's
your
why.
decision on how much you want to transfer. This is my suggestion, because I still think we need someone.
Are we gonna be able to pull this off for tax season? I mean, to have the staffing that has.
We're not gonna have somebody.
I mean, I know
like-
she can probably handle things in the evening and.
I'll
if they
be,
want to.
I'll be processing all of the taxes. I'll be coming through and picking up all of the work that came in the mail and or into the office, and I will be processing all the taxes.
I mean, will be collected.
The collecting will be Jamie. She'll be in the office collecting.
So.
Whatever you guys authorize, if you authorize for her to be in here for 20 hours a week, 24 hours a week,
Well, I'm
You
okay
have-
with you guys, you,
you have the 8 in the budget. Whatever is above that, I will offer out of my salary. As long as that's approved by the board, I would like that for the taxpayers. I would like that for
so what,
Jamie.
tell me what the amount of that is. I
Um,
came up with the 18.2.
It depends on where you are, whether you want 20 or 24. What are you offering?
I did, that was 20 hours. 'Cause
At
I
20 hours a week?
That was 10,040 hours for the year. At 1750 an hour was 18.2.
That's 18.2, and then minus what do you have budgeted? You have 8 hours budgeted for her.
I have no idea. That's why I wanted to get a third person so it covers when Jamie's not here.
But when Jamie's not here, that amount of money is covered because she's not claiming that.
But if she
Days
was
pay.
part-time, she would be getting sick pay,
Yeah.
correct?
Only 3 days a
That's
year.
the only thing I'm really concerned about is I don't want us to keep going
Yeah.
financially and try to explain it to the public, because I have had to explain it already to people. And
I'm not rehashing.
I mean, that's actually she's budgeted for 8 hours a
She's
week.
budgeted for 8 hours, and I don't want to rehash an awful lot, but did anybody explain to the public when we had people seasonal campground that had sick, personal vacation, salaried,
No,
and everything else?
I didn't at that point, but I have
Yeah,
had people ask me what the hours were and how come they've been cut. And I just simply said there have been some changes into the office, due to people having other things going on, and that these are the hours that are open, they should be posted, and if they change, they will
Right,
be
and-
posted again.
I agree, and that's why we posted it at the 9 to 1, and that's what she's been in here for, is the 9 to 1 unless sick
Right.
or holiday. She's been here for the 9 to 1.
Well,
It just bothers me when we say we don't want
And
to
do
give
the
her.
18.2 and you leave the other budgeted money in there, that gives you flex of 20 to 24.
So we've budgeted 8 hours for the deputy clerk. And Debbie's talking about moving 16 hours per week from her budget for the deputy clerk, so that would be 24 hours in a week.
No, because they're
So
saying.
You just said a
20.
maximum of 16, right?
I just did the math because it was easy.
No, I'm confused of what we're talking about. That's why I'm asking for clarification. How many hours a week are we talking about making the deputy clerk then?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, on your wish list, you asked for January up to 40 hours per week, tax collected. This is what you wrote to me, deputy clerk. January up to 40 hours per week for tax collecting, February and December up to 20 hours per week as needed. So if we leave the money and not hire somebody, you transfer the 18.2, that'll give you the flexibility of 24 to 30, maybe possible 40 hours in January, and then the February and December back to the 20 hours. That probably should be enough money to cover it.
What I'd like to do to complicate it any less is what I had stated at the other, and now you want me to fill out the paper and sign. If you guys.
No, I don't
are
need you to do it tonight.
Right, I know
need
you don't,
to
but
work out
since we're all here, if you guys are willing to allow the deputy clerk to have 20 hours a week, you put 8 in the budget, I will offer up the other 12 out of my salary, and whatever days she doesn't use will be there if you want to hire a second deputy who's going to have very limited access to the office. They'll be able to scan, they're not going to, I mean, it would take a whole training and everything to get them up to par.
Well, I'm sure Jamie can train somebody. I think that's an issue. The training's not an issue. We can send them to school for training.
So if I understand this correctly, we're talking about taking $10,920 out of Debbie's pay and putting it into the deputy clerk's pay. Because that would be 12 hours times 52 weeks in a year at $1,750 per hour.
$10,920.
Okay.
Instead of 18 and giving her 20 to 24. Because if you left the other money and you gave her the whole 20, then you could flex her time from 24 hours a week. Tax season, you want her here 30 hours a week for the public. I mean, but it's your decision. Make it, fill it out.
I'll talk to her a little bit more about it as well and see what she's gonna be most comfortable, and then,
Because she told me she would like 20 to 24 hours, but you
Okay.
talk to her.
yeah, I'll definitely discuss that with her, and I have no problem.
But I think that's more than fair. It's, you're giving back to the public what she's doing most of the work.
I agree 100%.
So she should get the 20 to 24 hours. Okay, next. But I need to do that at the next board meeting
Right.
before payroll because we got to move the money by resolution.
Part-time, does that get, medical benefits?
No, only full-time. Huh?
Retirement, right?
Yep, that goes right.
Yeah, she can be on retirement now, I think, yeah. And she doesn't have to fill, anybody that punches
She's on
in
retirement.
doesn't have to fill a thing out. If you don't punch in, you gotta fill out a calendar. Okay. Okay, resolution 52, somebody read it. It's,
I got it.
or just read the resolution whereas, and everybody look at the lines where we're taking the money out. I don't know if you all need to read all that, can't you read yourself? But you can read it, who wants to read?
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Resolution 52 of 2025, authorizing the town of New Berlin to amend the budget for the year of 2025. Whereas the town of New Berlin has determined that the funds, budget lines below have gone over at the end of 2025. So as you all can see, the superintendent, the under amount, and the amount that was, or the under amount was $599.28. The
And
assessor,
these are where the accounts we took it from. These are from the accounts, okay,
okay, and the assessor, I'm gonna let you guys finish reading them.
okay. Do you have any questions
What
on
what
it?
is this 8 down here building?
It was the computer. It's supposed to be up by the 68 cents.
Okay, all right, sorry.
We kept having that problem today. Sorry, I didn't notice that one.
Okay.
We had a lot of them, so there might be another one. We thought we fixed them all.
What that one's this?
Wouldn't be a- Looks like a week.
Really?
Really? Oh, that's right.
Yay.
Move there.
Right. Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, now you see as you go on, you see what we did for TOV. You see what we did for DB on the next page.
And I see why they didn't change, because we had already done
Okay, and then the chips, we still were, this 19,492.14 on chips, we still are expecting 57,000 or 55,700 some money still expected to come in that hasn't been sent. But the rest, he goes, I gotta do better. We just took out a machine because it could have gone into machinery. Okay. So, now you can read the no therefore. Is everybody good with reading it? Okay.
Now therefore it be resolved, the town of New Berlin board hereby will transfer the above fund for each budget line to cover the over budgeted lines.
Introduced by April, second.
I second it.
John?
Parks?
Yes.
Christian?
Yes.
Reichenberg?
Yes.
Wellsbright?
Yes.
Stockwell?
Okay. Resolution number 53. This is of 2025, authorizing the town of New Berlin to move unspent monies to the reserve accounts, whereas the town of New Berlin will move the balances in the funds to the below reserves. Any questions? DA, no brainer, we only have, this is how much we had left. That's what we're putting in reserve. I did talk to Jason today to see how much he wanted to put in the truck, because we do gotta buy a truck, and how much he wanted to put in regular reserves. We put 150 for the truck. Millbrook. We had to, this Millbrook savings account, all of our money in Millbrook was up in Millbrook savings, so we had to move it to TOV today. So that's that. The B account, we're putting 26 in our reserves left over. The general police is, part of that is his grant money that will be issued back to him, and part of it is his equipment and contractual, I believe. Youth, we put it in the Millbrook Youth Fund. The dam reserve, I put up 5,000 in because I think we should put 5, because you got to do it every 10 years. Who knows what it's going to be. Building and grounds, we put 10, and our general reserve, we're putting 76,000
I have a question
that
on,
we can use anywhere.
I have a question on 76,000.
Yep.
I asked you quickly today in the hallway, the other thing that was in the wish list and that we talked about the year before
Was to
putting
make
the
a,
1,500 in the town clerk equipment, and then each year, if not used, into a reserve, so that when the front office needs equipment, we have a reserve.
and I said to Joan, I said, Debbie wants to make her own reserve line, and she goes, the general reserve is for all those lines. The only thing we really do save is for the police car. And we had extra money from that PS that we had to put in reserves. That's how we got our police reserve. But like the gas of police went into general.
Okay.
Not everything went into police. And trust me, police, part-time police, as you saw,
Yeah.
paid for,
No, we didn't use it, so.
and paid for the garage.
No, I agree wholeheartedly that way. I just wanted to be sure, because I know when.
So, and I said,
thinking of
she wants to separate that and make it, and she goes, Wendy, you can take it out of the general reserve. We have to, she goes, because these are just allocated in your mind. They're not true
Right.
reserves. They're not capital accounts. They're just,
I only wanted to be sure, because one of the last times I asked for equipment, I needed to have it in my budget and it wasn't there. So as long as we're able to go in general reserve, if we need equipment, then I'm fine with it all going right into general.
so
That
that's
makes
what,
sense.
that was her logic to me today.
Okay.
All right, introduced by Wendy, who's seconding.
I'll second.
April?
Reichenberg,
Yes.
Parks,
Yes.
Stockwell?
Yes.
Christian?
Yes.
Wellsbright?
Yes.
Okay, and the last thing on new business I have is we have to sign the SPC contract because it has to be mailed in by the 31st. So they have to email it tomorrow. I just don't have an email for Carol that has to be filled out. And I don't know if I put David, is David Kaminsky, town of nbpdny.com, his email?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and then what is the
He's
police?
changing it though. I got a request in my email to go to a .gov. They
Is
said
it
that
done yet?
Kaminsky asked to go to a .gov and ask for approval, and I approved it.
But it's not done.
I don't
Well,
believe
this
it's
is-
done yet, but I
What
think
is the police number? Does he have an extension?
8900 is their dedicated number, but if
Okay.
they do 8909, isn't number one police now? I don't call 8909, so I just,
Right, I think it is.
yeah, but 8900 was always their direct. No need
Okay,
to
I just wanted to
punch in,
make
I don't
sure.
want that changed.
What did you
Okay.
have for the email? Right here is the email.
D. Kaminsky, town of
nbpdny.com.
NB. Where am I looking
The
there?
top
I
one,
can't think.
the top one, right underneath his name. That's what he sent.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
sending. It's the same as probably last year. Okay, can I get approval to sign this contract and get it mailed tomorrow?
Is it changing from last week?
I honestly haven't read it because I am too sick.
Can I look at it?
Yes.
I'm
The only
curious if
thing-
we're still at that 50 per day. That's costing people a lot of money to go get their dogs.
Well, they were
An
losing a
accidental.
lot of money. The only thing I didn't understand is this, and I think this is a non-disclosure agreement, and I don't know, is this for the people they give it to that they gotta hand out? I don't remember this being on here. They can't take pictures, they can't, I didn't know what this
Maybe the
was. This is the
collector,
only
maybe
thing,
the person that collects the dog is not allowed.
this is the only thing I didn't
Yeah.
remember. I looked all over for the SPCA contract to compare them today, and I can't find mine.
Or these bids. You
Yeah.
need people.
So I couldn't, I
Oh, yeah,
wanted
we'll
to
know.
compare them, but I couldn't find the old one.
Okay.
So Debbie, maybe you should give me the old contract so we can compare it
Yeah,
before
I
we
was
sign it.
until we can read.
But if it's the
It
same
needs to be mailed one.
by the 31st for fax.
So do you want a motion to approve it with no change?
As long as
So
it
it's done?
matches. Yeah, but I don't have, you gotta pull your thing.
That's why I'm saying if you
Okay.
approve it tonight, as long as there's no change, and then if there's no change, you can sign it and.
Okay. Yeah. Can I get a motion for that?
Yeah,
Sarah? You don't really have a choice.
All in favor? Aye.
Okay, thank you, guys. Who seconded it, Roy?
Right.
And John, all in favor, okay.
Just,
Okay, the last thing I have, correspondence, I did get a beautiful thank you card from Sarah, thanking us for the plant. Sorry, we lost, Sarah.
Sorry.
Okay, now back to number 3, approval of the financial reports.
move.
Okay, motion by John,
Second.
by Roy. And there is no business under loan fund.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and you'll see that she, on your balance sheet, she zeroed everything out to $5, I think.
Just in case you guys hear, we had 2 plow trucks off the road today.
Oh, good.
And, one was up on,
Holmesville Hill,
Holmesville Hill, the other one was
Sandbank.
Sandbank, thank you. And obviously the
got it.
ice. And the night before, we did use the magic, 700 gallons of magic on these.
Yeah.
So, I don't care what you
This
put,
weather's
whatever you put on. And these guys are 2 of the most experienced drivers we have,
Mhm.
and they still, we had to have to go through them. So it just shows you how dangerous,
That's Sandbank Hill.
unpredictable these roads can be.
Yeah,
And as a,
same
I
spot,
know.
same spot, yeah,
So,
on Sandbank. It's crazy.
so, but anyways, now Jason's got something to bust them on, because he keeps getting busted and backing into the loader, so.
Well, listen,
So now,
he does have a plan though. He told me he's gonna try something new. He's gonna take the small truck up first and sand and salts before the plow goes, the big truck. See if
On
that makes a
Sandbank Hill.
difference on Sandbank Hill.
that was the same.
That had a big glare ice. My driveway was glare ice this morning.
The rain melts half of it off. Ice.
It was bad. It was bad today.
But anyway, just so you, somebody here thinking, that's what happened.
But we did get another compliment from
And nobody's,
the
that I
school.
know of so far complaining of roads. So,
No,
and I was talking to Roy tonight. He may call Jason once a month. He lives over where roads can be a lot different.
Where's that at?
Where Roy lives. Roads over there can be a lot different than the roads over here.
Somebody had
Well, I
said
think-
something about Holmesville, and they had said something about, I sent you the quote, or the text thing.
oh, yeah.
But it was about, it wasn't even in our town.
Oh, it
Well,
was,
good.
That's the
yeah,
other part of,
the Pat Farley Road, yeah.
oh, that's what it was. It wasn't even us.
Oh, the other side of that part.
Yeah, it's not us.
Yeah.
We was-
It's always good to have other people watching your roads for you.
Oh, my goodness.
So does that mean he
Problem with
needs to, what is
He'll
it?
just feel whatever he thinks. He just gives me a call, that's all.
Oh,
Just texting. This morning, I got a
It's
call this
nice,
morning,
because I just
Yeah.
got a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
that's, you need that.
Would you say they did not both of those roads?
indirectly,
Yeah.
somebody went to,
700
I guess they
years
went at 6 or driving at 6, and they said that road for really treacherous. I guess got halfway, called back home and said, don't go anyplace. I'm not sure I can get to work, I'm not sure I can get back home.
yeah,
So after a while, by 8:30, 9 o'clock, it was all broken, it was breaking up to do it.
yeah.
But
Actually, Joan texted him too this morning. Her road was glare ice.
That's where-
Yeah.
early, it was a lot of it.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah, early,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
We had
understand
freezing
why.
rain last night.
I don't know what that is. I don't think that was on last month, this disclosure.
Is that the one where they can't take pictures inside the shelter?
That's
That's
all,
all-
if it's that
Is
or information, personal information, it's anything related to, to
Who signed,
adopters.
what is that? Is that for the people that have
I
to come pick
don't,
up
it
their
almost
dog?
looks like it's something that,
I think they're saying to us, as we're signing the contract, they're not allowed to release information on the people and or take photos of people and animals inside the shelter.
Oh, okay. So that was on last year's contract too? Is
I
that-
don't remember that. I don't understand it. Because
Yeah. So, and that's it.
When we adjourn.
John, motion to adjourn. Second,
Sounds good.
Sarah. Thank you.
6:53 PM.
All in favor?
Yep.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Stay safe.
It
If you're
was
still awake, I'm in bed long before then.
It was a lot of work today, and I gotta tell you, if Joan wasn't here to help me, we wouldn't have a meeting yet, because I'd still be writing resolutions. Because I literally, my brain is so clogged up, I couldn't even juggle numbers. And the chips had me so freaked out all weekend being sick, like, where am I gonna find this money? And it was already there, and I didn't know it, and so, okay.
Keep it up, keep it up.
is this from the SBC?
Huh?
Keep it up.